Hi, and welcome to video 1 of 5 that I just promised I'd give you on the last page. In this video I want to give you some tips about how to select a Forex broker when you get started, because the first thing you've got to do before you can start trading is get in with a broker. The broker is going to allow you to access the market and a few other really neat things that I'll tell you about in this video. So basically the way your broker works is you deposit money into an account that they set you up with, and they facilitate your trades. And as they facilitate your trades, they give you several options. And so one of those options when making a trade with your broker is to use leverage. And leverage is an amount of money in excess of your deposit that they will front you to give you better buying or selling power in the market. Most brokers will give you up to 100 times your deposit. So if you were to deposit $1,000 in your account, they would let you trade with up to $100,000 of buying power on their money, and make their money on what is called a spread, which is the difference between the bid and the ask price. And you'll learn more about that later, so don't worry about it. But you want a broker that's going to give you lots of these types of options, lots of leverage, and very easy user interface and so forth. So I've got a list of things I want to give you right here to check before you start using a broker and depositing a lot of money with them and committing yourself to something or to a particular broker. First thing, and most importantly, make sure that they are registered future commissions merchants. They need to be registered with the Commodities Futures Trading Commission and the NFA. If they are not registered with these two organizations, then there's a good chance you're going to lose all your money when you deposit it. So make sure that first and foremost they are registered with appropriate authorities. Next thing you want to make sure is that they have low spreads, and I just mentioned those a second ago. The spread is the difference between the bid and the ask. The bid is the amount of money that the broker will buy currency from you for. The ask is how much they're asking you to pay to get the currency. Now, usually there's a very subtle difference in those two prices, and that's called the spread. The thing that you want to make sure is that they have high leverage. Now, I mentioned a second ago that some Forex companies, brokers, will give you up to 100 times. But some will even go as far as to give you up to 400 times your deposit in leverage to have better buying power. So, and I'll tell you about my favorite one. It's called eToro. eToro is amazing, and more on that in a second, but make sure that whatever broker you go to, they give you some pretty good leverage. Next thing after you check for those is you want to make sure that the broker has real-time charts, and lots of them. The more the better, and they've got to be up to date to the second. Candlestick charts, which you've probably seen, which you'll learn how to read in future videos, line charts, bar charts, and all kinds of tools. The more tools the better that you can have, reporting tools. Tools about financial calendar information, reliable news that's like up to the date, because currencies fluctuate in value largely based upon economic news that comes out. So next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to make sure it's easy to deposit and withdraw your money. And like with eToro, most of them are going to require that for the first time you send them a photo ID of your driver's license or passport, and some bank information, and you want to get that to them. And you want to make sure that the time for you to make a withdrawal isn't ridiculous, like 30 days. With eToro, it's 5 days for you to get your money. Next thing that you want to check off is to make sure that they have a user-friendly trading platform. And you know, you've seen these things, these big black screens with all kinds of numbers and charts and lines that are really hard to read. Those are called MetaTraders. And the great thing about eToro is you don't even have to download a MetaTrader. None of that. It's all really easy, one-click trades, shows you in real time, in plain English, what's happening with your trade. So you want to make sure that you can understand what's going on with your money. So next thing that you want to make sure, and we've just got two more things here, you want to make sure that they have a low minimum deposit requirement to start trading, unless of course your money's growing on trees in your backyard. You want to be able to access the market as a little guy. So a lot of brokers will require a $10,000 minimum deposit or a $1,000 minimum deposit. eToro will let you get started on the market with just $250 of your own money. And remember what I said before is they have a 400 times leverage that they allow, 400% on your money. And lastly, on my checklist of things your broker must feature, is a reliable uptime. You don't want the software application that you download to trade with to be crashing all the time. So you would probably want to check out some reviews from other people. Quick recap for you and my recommendation. Make sure that the broker that you choose to get started with to access the market, they are one, registered with the appropriate authorities so that they're legally able to handle your money and you can trust them with it. Second thing is you want to make sure that they have low spreads so that you don't have to make a killer trade to get any profit back yourself. 2 pips, 3 pips a trade, that's a really good spread. eToro, 2 pips on USD, Euro combinations. So make sure that whatever one you go with, low spread. Third thing, high leverage availability. How much are they going to let you trade with? What kind of buying power is going to be made available to you through your broker? 100 times, 200 times, 400 times. Again, eToro, 400 times. Make sure whatever you go with is going to give you the ability to maximize the trading system that you perfect once you've done that. Then you want to make sure they've got real-time charts and news reporting so that you can do both your technical and fundamental analysis. Make sure that their trading platform is user-friendly, it's easy to deposit, withdraw, low minimum deposits, and reliable and up-to-the-date news, and a reliable trading platform that won't crash on you. That should cover it. If you've got all those things down, you're ready to pick your Forex broker and start a demo account. And a demo account is going to allow you to trade with fake money so you can practice. So I hope this video has been helpful. I cannot recommend eToro enough. It is so easy to use, even if you're a complete newbie. There's free training. They've got thousands of traders actively trading, and you can actually see trends of what the top 1,000 traders are doing live, so you can copy them if you're new. I really recommend you get started with them today. So you can click the download link right now, it'll take you to eToro, and you can install the eToro or eToro USA application and start your demo account. Start playing around, getting used to things. So I'll see you in the next video, and I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll talk to you soon.